You might already know that the Bugatti Mistral is available in China version of Asphalt Legends. It got the same quirky Easter egg as some other Bugattis with the name starting with the B, excuse the pun. But if you notice the title of this video, you might be wondering why I called it Pump and Dump or Scam Incoming. Well, stick around because in this video, I will break down why I think the Mistral might just be the latest plot to get players to spend big, only to be disappointed later. Excuse my awful driving here by the way. But before my speculation on this car, let's talk about the Mistral stat and how it stacks up against its global counterpart. When we compare the Mistral to the cars in the global version, its closest competitor is the Chiron. No, it's actually Lavocino, the LVN. Think of LVN as a better handling Chiron. At first, I thought that the Mistral would be an upgrade to the LVN, but it turns out to be worse in every single stat. Let's break down the stats of these two. Top speed. The LVN hits 467 km per hour while the Mistral lagged behind at 455 km per hour. Acceleration. It's about the same between the two. Handling and drifting. The Mistral seems better on paper, but in reality it's clunkier and doesn't perform nearly as well because of the wide drifting radius. Nitro. The Mistral has stronger nitro, but the poor drifting negates this advantage. In conclusion, no matter which tag you throw at it, the Mistral will underperform compared to the LVN. In China version of the game, this car was a part of Orchid Bounty event. And let me tell you, it does give decent reward, but it was not an easy event. After 8 to 10 spin, you basically had to spend money to get enough gems to keep playing. It's like an arcade, where you gamble on what price you will get next. Now here, things will get pretty interesting. How will Gameloft scam players with Mistral? In the China version, the Mistral rank is 5096, but in the global version, expected to be around 5200. There is no way Gameloft won't overrank it to make it seem more valuable than it is. And what about the special event? Did you get the Bullite from the Absolute Drive Syndicate? If not, you're in trouble. The Bullite will almost certainly be a requirement to unlock the Mistral. Expect to see other rare Bugattis like Chiron Sport or Super Sport 300+. And yes, the Centurieci and Devo might also show up as a requirement. Picture them as laughing in the corner, knowing they're just useless spoiled rich brat required for the event. And here's a theory. What if Gameloft deliberately gave the Mistral bad stat? They could make a Centurieci minus 2.0. You might be thinking, how could they do it? Well, imagine if they slowed down the car but ramp up the acceleration. Boom, a perfect bait to scam player hyped under the guise of exclusivity. They could also raise the stack by requiring a gold Bullite to get the Mistral key. And while this car is in the spotlight, they might temporarily kick out another car from the S-Class Elite. 2 months later, the Mistral could be dropped too. During its event, players will feel pressure to spend and afterward, it will be clear that the car isn't worth it. That's the scam in a nutshell. If you are onto these tactics already, congratulations, you are officially mature now. Drop a fire emoji in the comment section if you agree. Now I could be wrong about all this, but I really don't see any other way they could make this car seem exclusive. If you are curious about how an inferior Asterion performed, you will want to check out this video next. Trust me, it's worth the watch.